Although we all love animals and are curious of them, it's important to always stay cautious when around wildlife, as they can often be unpredictable. So get ready for these moments showing the times when animals go on a rampage. This is a reminder to always lock your car doors, or you might just have a bear trying to take it for a test drive.
Wait, I've never seen a bear open a car door, let alone get inside. Like, I've seen bears get in cars where the doors was already open, but to open the door, that's new.
Now, there are many things to look out for when in Australia.
I know that kangaroo left a dent in his car. That was a nice dent. That kangaroo did a leaping jump onto his car.
And kangaroos are definitely one of those. And not only when you're driving, but also when you're in the comfort of your own home. But he handled this like a true Australian.
Hey, that'll do. Come on, off you go.
I think this deer may have needed her antlers trimmed, so she paid the hair salon a visit. At least the deer was polite enough to use the door on the way out. And apparently, people need to be more cautious of deers randomly crashing into places, even when you're just trying to watch TV in the living room. Hey dear, need any help with that? Not only does this man keep calm and composed, he even skillfully drove in reverse and made sure everyone stayed out of harm's way.
That's some good driving.
However, not all incidents go as smoothly as the last one. This safari vehicle flipped after being chased down by a rhino.
Oh my God.
Thankfully, everyone is safe and escaped unharmed. Police arrived on scene where a suspected burglary had taken place, but I don't think anyone expected this culprit.
That's a deer! It's a deer! It's a deer! It's a deer! Stand down! There we go.
And that's not the only animal busting up public places today. This time, a wild boar.
Whoa.
In China, wild boars are even seen intruding public spaces.
Whoa.
And this includes workplaces like these two incidents.
Oh my God.
Along with train stations.
Really? And this dude taking
Another
a picture.
incident took place where a wild boar charged at two civilians back to back. A hare shows off some pristine boxing abilities while trying to protect its friend. However, luckily everyone was unharmed during these flurries.
At least they tried to fight back.
There are plenty of videos on the internet of monkeys being annoyed and fed up by humans.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You go to the zoo and you're like, oh my God, a monkey. And then you get too close and he grabs your shirt. Now you're stuck. If you pull too hard to get him to let go of your shirt, you might not have a shirt. This is just crazy. Oh my God. Oh my
After a tiger walked into a gas station, the cashier definitely needed a moment to process what was happening. For people who are afraid of the ocean, you might want to look away for this one.
Whoa.
Fortunately, he came out of it unharmed. This is what running in your dreams feels like. One warthog got far too confident around a powerful rhino and had to pay the consequences because of it.
Oh, he hurt.
I guess with everything New Yorkers see on their subways, a snake just isn't enough to faze them anymore. While a family were having a visit at the zoo, everything seemed normal until a gorilla suddenly charged at the glass window.
Oh, man.
No, this isn't a scene straight out of the movie Jumanji, but rather a real-life sighting. Remind me to never visit wherever this is. Picture this. It's a beautiful sunny day and all you're trying to do is relax in your backyard. When suddenly... No, this isn't one of your nightmares being shown on screen, but an unfortunate reality that this homeowner has to deal with.
What is that?
I think they may want to reconsider building that fence just a little higher after seeing this.
That's high. They got hops. For real.
It looks like you don't need lions around on a safari trip to have a real-life Hollywood chase, as this giraffe sets the perfect scene for it.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
I didn't know giraffes was that fast. I'm thinking because they're so tall and lanky, they can't really keep up. But if you think about it, their stride is much longer. So they can keep up.
Although this giraffe was capable of outrunning the multiple lions in this chase, the female leader hid up ahead, waiting for her time to strike.
Wow. My God.
I don't know what happened here, but I know the last thing I'd want is to be standing there when it happened.
Hell yeah.
You would think that police detectives would be used to all kinds of chases, but this one found himself in a wild goose chase. Although Yellowstone bisons may look friendly, they are easily aggravated and people are advised to keep a safe distance. Otherwise,
Whoa.
this could be the result.
Oh my God.
A lion's patience wore thin with a reporter asking him questions, so he reminded her that the fence was the only thing keeping her safe.
If it gets really cold, he can go into his den in the back. Right, Tao?
Well,
I would have myself. I'm telling you, lions. I am obsessed with lions, but my God, that roar! I don't think I've ever experienced a live lion roar just yet. But for that lady, I would have myself. I'm telling you.
at least you have a free home security setup. There are plenty of reasons to be scared of the ocean. However, bumping into a whale while windsurfing, new fear unlocked.
Yeah, for sure.
Police dashcam footage caught the moment a deer tried to hop into a woman's car while she was pulled over on the side of the road.
Whoa.
Torpedo coming through. Sometimes it's best to mind our own business. And unfortunately, this playful rhino had to learn the hard way.
Oh, this is a simple case of fuck around and find out.
Here's another animal to look out for when in Australia. A family spotted a 5-meter snake right above their heads, just outside their home. Imagine that dropping down on you.
And it came out of the tree. This is a new fear unlock for me. I don't know. I kind of feel a little wishy-washy when it comes to snakes. I don't know. I think it will creep me out even more if I don't expect it. Like if you see a snake just pop out of nowhere, yeah, you got me, cuz I'm terrified. But if I know it's there, it might be a little okay.
Hippos are one of the most dangerous animals in the world and extremely territorial. Look at the speed.
I never knew that about hippos, but hippos, they about their business for real.
For such a large animal.
And they're fast. Very fast. I didn't know that either.
Just remember, whenever you're in their territory and you have the feeling that you're being watched, you're probably right.
Wow.
You know your luck's not so great when an elephant decides that your car would be the perfect spot to sit and rest its legs. Luckily, no one was injured.
Oh, hell no. My shocks, my tires, my rims, my car. Why would you sit there? Why didn't you back up? Why didn't you move? That is damage. You know how much an elephant weighs? No way.
A jaguar displays some impressive hunting skills, silently swimming through the water and snatching up a caiman.
Wow. Oh my God.
Safari goers in South Africa got to witness the terrifying power of an elephant.
I think that's one thing that bothers me about going on a safari. I've never done it, and I think I would probably try to do it. I would probably face my fears with this, but this is where my mind goes to when I think of these things. Because you go on a safari, I've seen a video, I don't know if you guys probably have or not, but there was a safari tour going on, and granted, the lion was a friendly lion. The lion climbed up on the shuttle and, you know, was allowing everyone to pet him, and he was just crawling through the seats and everything. But being that the animal is unpredictable and you're not really like caged off from the animal getting to you, really, it messes with my head.
As it picked up the safari truck and dropped it like it was nothing.
That's scary.
Luckily, everyone escaped safely. If you're out on a boat and hippos are around, just know your boat might turn into a roller coaster.
Whoa.
A police officer heard a mountain lion scream and realized
oh man, I gotta give it up to the cops, man. They have a crazy job because they're going into the unknown, not knowing what's going on. But if a mountain lion is the call that I have to report to, I don't know if I'm gonna get out. I might sit in the car and shine my light or something, but that scream, that's enough for me to get back in my car.
it just wasn't worth it.
No, not at all.
A family in Malaysia were hearing strange noises while sleeping. After investigating, this is what they found in their ceiling.
Oh my God. Throw the whole house away. That is a big ass snake. Is that like a anaconda or something? How did it get? I have so many questions, but my only question is, how did it get in there? And how long was it in there? See, this is what a new fear unlocked is, because you're living in the jungle and all this, and this could happen. That's crazy to me. That's big.
Don't blink or you might miss it.
Whoa.
In Indonesia, a lion chased after another lion until one of them slammed into a car at full speed. A second video angle was captured, showing what the incident looked like from inside the car.
Oh! That was like a minor accident. Like, I got a little whiplash, you know? I'm sure that left a dent somewhere. I don't know how big it might have been, but they were running fast to leave some type of mark. What was that?
Who knew a seagull could swallow a rat whole?
Oh, he was hungry. I've never seen that before.
Parenting can be a wild ride. Some days we have it together and other days, not so much. But if there's one thing we can always get right, it's Go-Go Squeeze. Easy, mess-free.
Are you okay in there? Okay, almost done. Okay.
Made with 100% fruit. So cheers to embracing the mess, because when it comes to snacks, we got this.
IRS e-file is now open. Snap your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free. Plus, get your biggest refund. Roughly.
Hey, what's my truck?
And just remember, if you drive into their territory, you can expect this to happen.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Oh, he was ready for war. He took that bumper off like it was nothing. And then another thing about cars, why they make cars so cheap to where that can even happen? Because the cars back in the day, you would not even get a chance because it's all metal. He pulled that thing right off the car.
When out in the wild, Just remember that anything can happen in the blink of an eye. An Australian man jumped right into a river and landed right next to a crocodile. Luckily, he made it out safely.
Australia is another place where I am interested as far as like the wildlife and the bugs and the creatures, but jumping in water, not knowing what's in it, that's scary. And barely making it out.
After two hippos were fighting at a zoo in China, the zookeeper tried to intervene, which enraged one of the hippos. Luckily, the zookeeper was okay.
Okay, my logic here. You are a human being. You are not even a quarter of the size of a hippo. How are you going to break up a hippo fight? Really? And they're wild animals. You cannot. You cannot. It's just it's impossible. I wouldn't even want to stop that fight. Why? No way.
And this is why you should never try to poke an anaconda with a stick.
Oh my God.
If you think that bad drivers are the only danger you have to worry about when on the roads, you might want to think again. Although camels seem docile and are usually friendly to humans, they can occasionally be aggressive if annoyed. Luckily, the people in this video were okay.
This camel had enough. Why didn't they get in the car? Like, the car is moving. They could have just opened the door and got inside.
Considering bears can climb trees, I'm not surprised that this bear was also able to climb this building.
Wow. So you can't pay me
If you
enough.
enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing for future uploads.